Well, you have.
And how many?
But I have listened to it. Yeah.
Is it too early to ask for who you'd vote for? I mean, to be fair, unless
yeah,
it's going to be. Gone.
Hold on. I haven't listened to all of it yet.
Ah, that's
I
okay.
mean, it's
But-
long.
You can skip the long songs if it helps.
Okay. I like the Linkin Park song.
See,
I could have sworn that was on their debut album. But apparently not.
I didn't realize it was a closer, but also as soon as I saw that on the playlist, I was like, Cormac submitted this, surely, like that's a Cormac. And I was like, oh, Cormac hasn't submitted. So I think it's Charlie being a little sad boy has put it on there.
I have theories on Charlie's submissions this round.
Because I think it ticks another box off the genre list.
Mm.
No, actually, probably not.
I have Charlie as Radiohead and Carole King.
I see. I have Gavin as Carole King, but yeah, I could see Charlie as Carole King.
This
week, I may have submitted an artist I've already submitted because I was going to submit this and I forgot about that when I submitted them before.
Mm.
And the other one is not Carole King.
Mm.
So the first one is Radiohead.
I mean, Radiohead was going to be submitted for this round. That song since round one.
Yeah, that's fair.
But yeah, let's play Pathfinder. But yes, Cormac, finish listening to the thing, and I'd still be interested. Well, basically, I want to know how many points you give me.
Okay.
Not with the song, just how many points would you give Phil?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, that Radiohead song means quite a lot to me growing up. So much so actually that you know Jules.
Yes.
I used to be obviously very good friends with her. Not so much anymore, but she actually has some lyrics from that tattooed on her.
Oh, cool.
It was like I'd say it probably means more to her than me, but it was a song that we listened to a lot as depressed teenagers. And now I'm just a depressed 30-year-old.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hence why I thought Linkin Park was your submission, because that's sad boy music.
No, I did like that song. I didn't realize it was the last song of the album.
Yeah, no, I didn't either.
That's a great. That's gonna get some points for me when it comes to voting. That's for sure.
I was gonna say it got some points from me, not only for being a good song, but for the fact it wasn't 50 fucking minutes long. Pathfinder.
Last session, you headed out of town. On the way out of town, you were interrupted by the proprietor of Galentine Deliveries, who approached you, knowing you were the heroes who had aided in the situation 2 nights ago in the graveyard of Atari. Concerned about one of their couriers, a centaur who was due back 2 mornings ago and has not arrived as yet. There was a little bit of discussion about what the value of looking into such a task would be. At which point your friendly Leshy decided that they would put the discussions aside, put the price out there on the behalf of the party at 50 gold pieces per member of the party, that being 250 gold just to go and look for this missing person. An offer which was declined, but somewhat tactfully by the proprietor, at which point you decided to ignore my very obvious offer of a side quest and continue with what you were doing previously. So you headed back to the Gauntlet, where initially you met Boss Scrong, who told you that there was a serious problem going on, in fact, and that the river dragon, the water dragon, had not come out of their cave this morning, and the Mitflits were quite concerned about this. However, you were quite proud and quite quick to tell him that was the handiwork of your party. Boss Scrong was very happy about that and suggested that this evening, after you have continued delving into the dungeon below, that you should join the Mitflits for a feast. Something that many members of the party didn't seem overly keen on, or at least in terms of the delicacies that were offered. But I think the eventual agreement was that you would at least join them for some time, so Ufrid could play them a song about how you defeated the mushroom-eyed leader. Something Boskrong seemed rather excited about. From there, you headed down into the basement of the keep. You didn't find much of note, but you managed to clean up a few areas where you suspected may have been some kind of hidden doors or compartments. You were able to find those before you headed over to the small island just to the north in the swamp, and then went downstairs in that area. There you found a couple of abandoned dwellings, a couple of abandoned bedrooms. There were 3 books, 2 of which Bunk actually had some understanding and knowledge of. One of which knew vaguely about it. The other which Bunk had read and kind of knew quite a lot about. And was able to tell you. In general, they seem to be focused on necromantic sort of teachings and philosophies. One was about the idea of being able to place the consciousness of a creature, or its soul, its spirit into another body or another device, another cage. And then also a book called What the Worm Knows, which was about the idea of groups of creatures or hives of creatures being able to almost have the consciousness of a living creature imprinted onto the hive itself, and to, rather than transferring into a singular body, but transfer into the entire hive. A rather strange tome. There was also a note alongside those books that seemed to hint that somebody was transcribing the books and doing that on behalf of a love interest of theirs. You also came across a room with a sort of necromantic device used to create undead creatures. Orin's curiosity getting the better of them, and actually causing a lump of desiccated flesh on this device to come to life and break into combat with the party. But you were able to deal with that. Okay, despite the body of the creature when it was defeated exploding all over you for quite some heavy necromantic damage to the party. No, let's not start. And then we finished up. You found what appeared to be the workspace or the work chamber of this gentleman Volok you've heard about, where he seemed to be working on creating soul-bound dolls. You were able to find what you presume to be the long dead body of Mr. Beaks, the wooden bird doll you fought upstairs. You also found a small wooden goblin's body which had been sort of created, and placing the soul-bound gem into there, you were able to communicate with Borbo, who it seems was a assistant of Volok before having their soul placed into Mr. Beaks. He was able to give you quite a bit of information about Volok, what he was doing, who he was doing that on behalf of, that being Belcora, and also told you a little bit about Volok himself, mentioning that he was quite a cruel master, and that he was also particularly vain, and that that was kind of a subject matter that could quite quickly get his sort of tempo risen. You did offer to take Borbo with you, but Borbo, after having seen their body, or what was left of their body floating in that chamber, pleaded with you to instead set them free, a task which Orin did so, maybe not unwillingly, but certainly didn't take any great joy in it. However, as a trade, the god Lathander did bless Orin, Orin gaining a +3 circumstance bonus to a roll of their choice at any time, which I entirely meant to add to your character sheet. Forgot to do. If you want to use it tonight, remind me. And that was where we left off last session.
Rest in peace, Ballbag.
Indeed.
Time to find Mr. Bollock.
Pretty sure that's wrong.
Yeah, so the best way to start all sessions, I guess, is what you guys want to do. Excuse me.
We're all in pretty good shape, right?
Yeah, I think so.
Physically. Okay, so I think it seems to me that the best course of action is to realise that we can't go anywhere in this part of the dungeon other than down
We've
this
got
part of
a-
the dungeon.
We've got a sneaky door here. I
That
found
goes down, right?
Yeah.
It does go down, yeah.
Yeah. So what I'm saying is, if you want to go back to where the other side of there's almost two halves of the dungeon. What floor are we on?
This is -1, right?
Right, but we're ready to go down the floor below, aren't we?
Mm-hmm.
We've done everything on this floor. Okay, fine. So we get down here if we want to. Then, yeah.
I think these stairs. We might run into Bollock when we're down there, and
We
yeah.
might go into Bollock. Yeah, that's a good point.
Tactically, before we go down, I would, Orin would like to spend 10 minutes, maybe a meditation, and just get my focus point back, really.
Yeah,
Right.
yeah, that can be done.
So Orin will spend 10 minutes meditating and praying to Lathander, thinking about the
Winterberry has been suspiciously quiet since all this went down with Borbo as well.
he's really upset about Ballbag. He's not a fan of what's happened.
So
And
you,
Kays has been really quiet about it as well. It's
you were planning to head down this staircase, yeah?
yeah.
I think so.
Okie dokie.
Are you happy leading the way, Tunk? Or would you like me to?
I'm happy to lead the way.
Okay.
I feel I should. Taking the defend action.
I'll keep searching behind you then.
Oh, it's worth pointing out quickly. I have upgraded to version 12 of Foundry. Everything works as far as I could tell from things I was testing, but if things go wrong, then just be prepared for that, I suppose.
I've just seen the little, what looks like intestines icon that says use pathfinding. That looks
Oh
cool.
yeah, that used to be on by default. Now it's an option for some reason. It just means when you drag your ruler around to move around, it will move around the walls automatically. I guess maybe you would want that off, but I've got no idea why.
I'm not sure that works actually. Let me try again. Oh no, yeah, it does. It's just a bit slow. Oh no, that collides. That's great. Thank you. Yeah, it doesn't seem to work.
Oh well,
Yeah,
we don't need it.
no.
Right. Let me grab you some tokens on this floor.
We're going underground.
Yeah, so you find yourselves on a staircase headed downwards. A stone staircase. There's like some sort of splintered, rotten wood sort of scattered along some of the staircase. Yeah,
This looks familiar.
it certainly does. As you reach the bottom of the staircase, you can sort of start to see the hall at the bottom. Yes, you are aware you have been to this this corridor previously at the bottom of another staircase.
Via these stairs over here, which
Wait.
Bunk hasn't, I think. I think everybody else has.
I have
maybe
no
the session
recollection
wasn't
of this
there.
place.
I don't think we did anything more. I'm not even sure we stepped off the stairs.
I think you
I've
literally
stepped off the
came
stairs.
down, you looked at the bottom of the. You saw that there was a door to the east, and to the west there was it opened up to a
Smoky
chamber
room.
that was full of like fog or mist. Yeah.
That seems like it can only be a good thing.
The foggy thing. I remember the foggy thing. I did come down that stairs. That was I was there then.
Funk was here that session.
That comes from directly from the dragon's lair.
Yeah,
the river
yeah, the
dragon's
stairs.
lair, not from the other bit, which is I wasn't there for that bit.
Yeah. So, well, following the left-hand bunks rule of left hand, we go this way.
No, that's right.
Oh, I'm not very good at left and right.
But I absolutely think we need to investigate what's going on in there first. So I step away from the staircase, turn around and face the rest of the group, and then point left to go right. Left is this way, then let's go. And now we go this way.
I walk to the place that you are stood, turn round, do the left thing. Oh yeah, I'm left. Yeah, that's fine. I'm following you.
You're struggling to move there, Cormac.
Not letting me move.
I can see your mouse wildly moving up.
I could just see Cormac's mouth kind of dancing back and forth.
I can't move.
I'm going to suggest, Mr. Orin, you don't go any
Definitely
further.
using the movement tool. You're not using like targeting tool or anything silly.
I'm using movement.
I think it might be time for a refresh for you then.
Can you do your arrow keys work to move you?
It's not letting me even like select my person.
I would refresh.
Oh.
Oh.
I can use
He's
arrow keys.
Yeah, video game time.
Yay.
Right, are we ready to carry on?
I don't think we should get too close before checking there's actually nothing physical in the room.
So as you sort of look forwards, you can see that as the corridor sort of opens up, and there's like a very thick cloud. This isn't just like steam. This is a thick cloud of like white mist. Actually makes it quite difficult to it's quite kind of difficult for me to do as a VTT. It kind of makes it, you can't even quite make out you can just about see the walls of the chamber, but you can't really pick out any details at all particularly.
Can we smell anything or
Make a scent is actually a thing in the game, but I'm pretty sure you just all have basic scent. Although let me just check on K's as a kitsune.
yes?
You may get sent as a more specific sense.
Where's my cat's stats? My cat has stats somewhere.
Yeah,
He had
feels
something
more-
to do with
Oh
scent.
yeah, you do. Your cat.
No, he doesn't now because I apparently absorb him now instead of him being a cat. I don't know. I don't understand how they work. He did at one point have.
I like the idea that you've just
Smelly
dragged
sense.
this
Yeah,
now
no, you
dead
definitely
cat
did,
out of the
yeah.
bag because you haven't like thought about him for 3 days.
He just chills. He also apparently has 0 out of 15 hit points. What the
Yeah.
fuck?
He's not well. He's
What's
got
the-
15 hit points when he's not dead.
What's the sort of sense of smell that a raven has?
They've got a sense of smell. I'm not entirely certain. If I'm honest.
Because I have a raven. Don't forget, I never actually used them, but I do have a raven.
I will let paws crawl out of, I assume, the inside of my jacket up onto like my arm, like a parrot for a pirate, but it's just a grumpy fucking cat.
Is Paws a gnome-sized cat, as in like the little sort of kitten-sized, even though he's full grown? Or is he a full-on cat that's the same size as you?
My assumption is that Paws is, if you've ever seen a ragdoll cat before, which are just like these tiny little kitten-sized, like they just stay kitten-sized, and also
Dogs
they're
are
just
small.
yeah, and they're just
They're
fucking
quite large.
indestructible.
Yeah.
It's a tiny little. It just is happy to be thrown around. Cute little face. It's good, but it's tiny.
Next.
Let's
it
get
is-
a
yeah.
secret perception check from Paws, then, shall we?
Oh boy, control for secret, isn't it?
Yeah.
I mean, I think he's worse at it than me. So, great stuff.
Cool. You say that. Apparently, Paws is a master in perception.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, we have the same.
Paws. Oh yeah, of course. Yeah. Paws uses the kitten sense. Has a smell. is able to signify to you that they can sense there's definitely a creature inside of that mist.
I act like the crazy person I am for a minute, talking to my cat about this. Go, yeah. Oh. I look over to Orin. There's something in there, Mr. Orin. It's not good news, mate. Would you
I
like
mean-
me to throw something in there?
What, something destructive?
I mean,
I sort of say that, and then Orin looks down at Paws, and then looks.
I
Back
mean,
at
I
you.
am literally holding the cat in my hands
Yeah.
right now. But I don't intend on throwing my cat in there. But I could
and I
launch a piece of wood with some force into there.
Well, we could, instead of that, we could just push. I could push a dancing light in and see if that does anything.
I can shoot laser beams out my face in there if you want.
Same. I mean,
No? Okay, I'll save it for someone else.
okay. Let's just move forward slowly. I think maybe if Kay swaps places with Paws. You could be just behind me, or you could be.
Oars is gonna crawl
how
back into their dedicated pocket.
How far forward? Is it sort of like we can basically see into the square in front of us?
Yeah, just about.
Is that what you're-
Yeah. You can just as you sort of reach that bit, you can just through this sort of mist, this fog, you can see doors to the north and south of that room.
Stay there a second, you guys. I'm just going to step to there. Am I now in the fog?
Yeah, you are.
I cast guidance on Orin.
Looking back, can I see the light that Uthrid's got?
Yeah, just about. Yeah, you can.
Okay. I'm going to step another 5 feet forward.
Nice.
Wait, brother.
Oh, sorry, I
Nice.
had wait and paused.
Before you go too far,
Mm-hmm.
take this, and if you can see me or come back, I've got some rope. It's probably lots of rope. It's 50 foot of rope, which is 10 squares. Right, so we can do like a thing where everyone holds a piece of rope so we don't lose each other.
That's a good idea, brother. I'll tie the rope with a single-ended slip knot around my belt or some of the strap on my armor. So it's coming out behind me, and then. Okay, looking back from there, can I still see the light that they've got, and can they see my light?
Yeah. So you've got the rope tied around. You sort of step forward a little bit into that fog, into that mist. You turn around, you look back, and you can see the party through the fog, just the same as you can see the walls. You can just about sort of see them. You can see the light, and then the fog begins to solidify and get thicker.
Oh, that's not good. If we're not going into initiative, is it coming into a certain? Okay.
We are
Shame, isn't it?
going into initiative.
That's fine. Oh, that's okay. It hasn't gone between us.
Does initiative count as a skill check?
Yes, I believe it is.
Oh, okay.
Oh, cool. So guidance will give you 1 plus 1 to your initiative then, Tongue.
I get to choose, I think.
Oh.
With guidance,
Target
yes.
chooses which role. Yes, no, I don't need it for the initiative.
So as the fog begins to solidify, you look back, you can see the party, you can see their light, and then as it begins to solidify, you lose sight of them, and we will. Yeah, as that happens, the rest of you see again, like it just closes out, and you sort of lose sight of him. We will get everybody to roll initiative.
From
Oh
a distance,
fuck!
that token looked kind of cute, and then I zoomed in a little bit, and it doesn't look anywhere near as cute.
I think
Ooh.
we could probably adopt it as a pet.
Just me. Oh, that's interesting. Everyone else has appeared and disappeared again.
Oh bloody hell!
That's pretty impressive.
I mean, it still doesn't beat the 31 that Sam just rolled, but whatever.
No, indeed.
Can I get initiative for Bunk and K's?
Hold on, I'm trying to.
The
I was
Oh.
kept checking the thing.
the little tabs at the top of the screen where the initiative guys are.
Yeah.
For me, they keep collapsing down into one with me on top.
Yeah, same.
Oh, I think I know why that is. One sec.
I mean, it doesn't actually matter for the thing, but it's.
I believe that would be. Better now?
Exactly the same at the moment.
Oh,
Yeah.
hang on. Hang on. Sync setting. Any different now?
Nope.
No, there was,
Okay, I suspect on a refresh it will change, but
yeah, that's cool. We'll find out.
If you're bothered, you can do it. If not, yeah. Cool. So let's drop into initiative.
Oh, it's now got all of us and it. Although it's got me before it, which is interesting. So I think that's probably wrong, isn't it?
We will see what happens there. There may be some oddities with the new version still, I guess. Yes, as that fog begins to sort of solidify, as you're looking over. Hello, 1 second.
I don't like the look of this foggy guy.
At the moment, Tunk very much feels alone. On the if I go to the initiative tracker bit on the left-hand side of the screen, the old-fashioned one, it only has the creature and me. For me, I've put a little picture of
You're just
me,
that
in
important.
the general. Well, you know, it's something like that.
Yeah, mine shows just me as well.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Well, it
same.
just goes to show ultimately everyone's on their own.
Yeah.
Yes, I am muted. Cool. Yeah. So yeah, you see that fog sort of solidify around you. You sort of lose sight of the rest of the party, and then you hear a slight sort of whipping sound as you are struck by a tentacle as it sort of dashes through the air towards you. As you hear it, you hear that sort of slicing sound. It sort of whips through the air, and it's just enough for you to step back and dodge out of the way as you see this tentacle just swim past you. As you look back, you can see a shape slightly in the fog, and a bright eye shining in the middle of that, just looking directly at you. It will then.
That's looked one way. That looks like it's something that should be in the last episode.
It will swing a second time, or throw, I guess, that tentacle at you a second time. That one does hit you this time.
Yeah. That's unfortunate. I will use unexpected shift.
Yeah.
I will make my DC flat check. I can get my +1 on that, can't I?
Yes, you can.
It's a flat check, right? That's not a skill check.
Oh, that's
Oh,
fine.
yes,
Also,
it is. Yes, you're right. Yes, you're entirely
and
correct.
one. Well, not only did it not give me the option, but also it wouldn't have made any difference. So that's fine. Cool.
That's going to pay off one day, that unexpected shift.
Yeah.
Yeah, you
Ouch.
you dodge back from that first thing. You immediately, the first one swings past you. It's not even the same one. Flips back. You just see another tentacle break through the fog, and just this one just whips you across the top of your chest, like the bottom of your throat. Hits you for 10 damage, and then with its last action, that tentacle, as it rips around your throat, it just starts grappling around your throat.
Right.
And yeah, it successfully grabs you, and you feel as it sort of then pulls you. It just sort of locks your shoulders tight, and now has you stuck and caught in its grip. Ufrid.
That's me. Now I can't see this creature, no.
You cannot know.
So I will try and do a lingering composition because I hear some kind of
Yeah, you'd have heard me grunt
something.
and
Although my lingering fortissimo shortcut doesn't seem to be working anymore.
Yeah, that might be another one that's been lost in the update, I'm afraid.
That's fine. I'll click the button and then I'll do a can't remember what I do.
A
Performance check. Yeah, that's all right, I guess. Is that a success or a crit success?
That would be a standard difficulty DC. That would be, let me double check. Oh, I've got the math here. Standard. That would be a success.
Ah, fuck. Well, it puts Courageous Anthem out on everyone.
Yeah.
Because it's all very courageous. Then I guess I need to step into here to be able to bloody see anything. So I'll take a action to step. 10. Let me know if I start to see anything, by the way.
Yeah, it's fine, yeah.
15.
Yeah, as you step in, you can't get a clear vision, but yeah, you can just about see the outline of that creature now.
Okay, so now I'm terrified. So 20, 25. And then I've got one action. So I should probably do something. Can I see Tongue?
He's concealed, so you cannot clearly see him. So concealed means you know the space a creature is in, but you cannot see them. So anything you do targeting them, there's a flat check on it.
Oh, boring. I cast shield on myself.
Fair enough. Cool. That's
My boundary is back to just being. Okay.
being slow.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I'm gonna.
mine's just gone painfully slow. It was fine until a
I've
moment ago.
I've noticed that the Courageous Anthem status effect is applying and unapplying itself to Tunk anyway.
Oh,
keeps-
really?
It keeps appearing at the bottom and then disappearing.
I
and then
think that
appearing.
may be where Ufra was moving around. We'll see.
That's possible. Yeah.
Yeah. I may have gone too soon with upgrading. We'll see. Case, it is your turn.
Okay. Oh. Okay, I can move. No, I didn't mean to move there. I'm just gonna run. Can I just run it?
Yeah, totally. If you want to.
Okay. Do I have the movement?
From where you were, yeah.
Okay, good. There we go. I can't even target it. I'm gonna refresh because I
Yeah,
can't
got it,
target it.
That's fair.
It's, not working.
So you could only move with keyboard. You couldn't target anything. Yeah.
No, I couldn't target.
Yeah. So
I could, yeah,
hopefully a refresh will sort that out.
hopefully.
I've still got my V11 server live, but putting it back might get me banned from Let's Encrypt for even longer. I'm not sure. Are you back with us, Mr. Cormac?
Nearly.
It's quite some load time.
Yeah, it was. Hold on. Right, okay, there we go.
I can see
I kind
your
of forgot
mouse,
what the targeting thing
It's all
was.
good.
Right. No, I can do things.
Okay. Nice. Yeah, you gain panache, and that creature is flat-footed to you. You're able to dash at it and sort of dart to one direction and pull off into the other direction.
What did I just do?
You critically succeeded your flat check.
Yeah,
You
so
can
if
definitely
you
hit that.
because you're attacking a concealed creature, it's a flat check that comes first.
Oh, okay.
Nice.
Bloody hell.
Well, that is a critical hit. You can roll damage, case.
Yay.
It's two.
Oh, it's not
critical
going to do as
rolls.
much. Oh.
Gold!
I mean, you say
Bennett.
that.
That is a lot.
This is case. Yeah, case.
Holy moly, that's a lot.
You dash forward. You dart with your head in one direction, pull to the other direction slightly, throwing the creature off, and then just slash. And even through the fog, you've got a clear eyesight on it, and you hit it for 38 damage. And as your sword breaks through the fog and through the creature, you feel that you get a really good clean swipe on it. It takes the whole damage. You also had an unbalancing finisher, so that creature's out off guard until the end of Kaze's next turn for everybody.
Boy.
That was all free for you, wasn't it, Kaze?
Yeah.
Well done. I think you may have just got the highest hit of the campaign.
Yay.
Actually, I think you may have had a 42 before. I'm not sure.
Yeah, I think I've had higher.
That sounds
Wow. I'm usually quite happy if I got a 4. I'll come into here.
Yeah.
Can I see this guy now?
Yes, you can. Yes.
I will just exploit vulnerability on him, I think.
Yep. Yeah.
Oh. What a terrible roll. I'm going to hero point that.
Yeah. Sure.
Oh, I thought it the wrong way around. I always click the hero points, but it's here. What? Reroll using hero point. Oh. Yeah, not the roll.
Well. Yeah, you take a look through, but in the heat of the surprise of this first happening and not being able to get quite a clear look on the creature, you're not entirely sure what you're pulling at currently.
Awful. Then I'm going to spend my last action. Do it again.
Yeah, yeah. Oh, it's once per round exploit vulnerability.
Oh, it is once per round, yeah. Damn it. But I can just use your normal recall knowledge on it, right?
Yeah, you can do that. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. Yeah, nice. So you dash forward. You immediately try to get the sort of reading exploit vulnerability. You're not too sure, but then as you slow down, you take another attempt to try to recognise it. You do recognise the creature. This is a mist stalker. These are they are tentacled creatures. They have a single, never blinking eye, which is always open. Sometimes shines and reflects light from around it. The eye has a particularly strong sense of like clarity. Even in sort of the fog that it naturally generates around itself, it can see through it as if it is just normal, clear vision. They're normally found in like regions or bodies of water, or maybe in like cold regions. Swamps, not unheard of. It's not out of the norm, so it's not a particularly out of place creature, I guess, in this general vicinity and area. Yeah, and any question you would like in particular about the creature?
Yeah, the eye that it has, is it used as a sort of an ingredient in potions or as like an item that's turned into like a magical item to gain clarity and better sight for other people?
Yes, it can be. The eye itself can be used as an alchemical ingredient, essentially. Yeah, it can have some strong properties in terms of that sort of effect.
Do I ask 2 questions or not?
On a critical success, you get 2 questions. So on a success, you get a question. On a
I
critical
this was
success,
a
you get 2.
success. Yeah.
Well,
Or who knows?
So getting a single question could be a critical failure or a success for you, right? 'Cause you have dubious knowledge.
Cool. Yeah.
Yeah. Cool.
But in with dubious knowledge, you only get 2 pieces of information. I suppose one of those could be something really
dubious knowledge. So a normal recall knowledge, you get 1 question with an incorrect answer on a critical fail, nothing on a fail, 1 question with a real answer on success, and 2 with a real answer on a critical success. With dubious knowledge, you get 2 correct questions on a critical success, 1 correct question on a success, 2 correct questions on a failure, but one of them's untrue, and on a critical failure, you get 1 untrue.
Okay, so for my exploit vulnerability, I should have had 2 questions again as well.
Exploit vulnerability isn't actually recall knowledge, but if it succeeds, you also get a successful recall knowledge.
Got you. Right. I am on board. I understand.
So by getting 1 question, then you either got a success or a critical failure.
Cool. Awesome.
But it's a success, right? You totally trust in yourself. Cool.
Yeah, I wouldn't.
Just before the monsters go, yes. I think I got skipped. I think
yeah, you totally did.
Yeah.
Fine.
Oh, yeah, that's weird.
I'm also grabbed, I believe.
You are.
Hang on a second. Something weird happened here. My initiative was 18, and now it's dropped to 11.
Interesting.
It was showing was 18 for me anyway. I didn't know what she rolled.
That would explain why you guys have gone out of order somehow. Yeah, maybe. Yeah. Oh, there is a drag and drop change on ordering. Maybe I drag and dropped you by accident. Behind Tunk. What's Tunk got?
18, I think.
I'm not sure. It's your turn, Tunk.
Yeah. doesn't matter anyway. Yeah. But so I'm still grappled by.
You are currently, yeah.
These tentacles.
You can take an action
Is there?
To escape.
I guess I can't attack the tentacles themselves.
You could try, but it'd be quite hard with the fog and with you grab. You can try.
No, I will take an action to try and escape. What kind of action do I need to do for that?
There should be a basic action for that, I believe.
Oh, there probably is. It's probably called escape. Escape. I will go for that. So I click that. I'm going to take a +1 circumstance bonus from my guidance. And there we go. That's all I need to do. So I will. It's an unarmed attack roll. That's not.
Yeah.
Oh,
Oh, target the creature that's grabbing you. Sorry.
oh, that's okay. Close that. That's target creature. Escape. Interesting. I don't know why I rolled a flat check, but still.
Because it still counts as an attack against the concealed creature.
Yeah, but it's fine. Yeah. Guidance. Roll. That is a fail. What did I roll? 10. I will hero point that because
Yeah.
stuck. Great. Oh.
Yeah, that one is. It's not a number, but that is a failure.
Okay. Cool. Okay. Well, that's. What else can I do? Guess that's one action. I will.
Oh, just let me check one thing. Hang on. No, that escape was absolutely successful.
All right.
It's pulling the
Right.
wrong number. I'm not entirely sure where from, but yes.
Okay.
So let's have you no longer grabbed by this creature.
So, tongue shakes off this
Yes.
this creature, and then it's already off guard, isn't it?
It is, yeah, thanks to K's.
Although I think I will move to the far side of it anyway. So I'm going to move around to the other side of it, try and cut it off from escaping.
Yeah.
And then I will have a swing at it. Oh. That's another bloody critical on the...
You guys are very good at these concealed checks.
Yeah.
Yeah, you get a hit, you dash up behind it, you break it loose and catch up behind it, yeah.
Yeah. And then... that was only one off a crit.
Yeah, if you weren't enfeebled, it would have been a crit.
Shh. No one knows I'm people.
Yeah, and you dash up the opposite side of K's, take a swing with the Morning Star and get 7 damage through on this Mist Stalker.
Lovely. Okay, that's 3 actions for me.
Yeah, so on its turn it will... how does that work? Yeah, it will make a tentacle attack on you, Kays. Which is a miss. It will then move down in this direction. And for its last action, it's going to take an action. You start to see that mist around it sort of almost solidifies a little more. Almost becomes it's almost like the cloud begins to like congeal, and almost becomes like a thick, not quite physical, but it just thickens around all of you, causing all this area to be difficult terrain. And in particular around you, Kays, you feel it begins to, you see it sort of thicken and congeal, and then you feel it almost start to sort of squeeze you a little. Can I get from you, Kays, a reflex save, please? DC 20. Nice, you do not care. Yeah, you feel it as it sort of congeals and solidifies almost into like thick, heavy blancmange. It sort of wraps up around you, Case, but you shake it off and are able to avoid as it sort of tries to grab around you. Ufrid, it's your turn. I'm not sure it's called,
Exciting.
like, you're pretty young to know what blancmange is, but
Is that still a thing these days?
I
Like
don't
kids'
know.
parties?
I haven't had blancmange a long way, and I really want some now.
I remember my mum had blancmange molds when I was a kid for our parties.
Yeah. We had a rabbit-shaped one. It was great.
Yeah, I read about them as well.
Didn't we all?
Yeah, sorry, your turn, Jake. Sorry. I got
No, it's fine. You guys crack on. You keep reminiscing.
You know what blancmange is, Jake?
I assume it's some kind of pudding.
Imagine like congealed milk that tastes vaguely
Yeah.
of strawberries and has a really yucky skin you can peel off. It's
Sounds
great.
Custard.
delicious.
It's thick custard.
Yeah, yeah.
Well, I do like custard, though, yeah.
Blancmange sauce.
If I message Libby, what does she'll make me blancmange now?
I mean, I think I can answer that one.
Yeah, me too.
Right. I don't really know what I'm doing now because it's now hard to move anywhere, right?
You're okay, actually. The mist has moved away from you as it moved.
But can I see this guy?
You can
He's just
yeah,
concealed.
it's still concealed, but you can make it out.
That's fine. I don't mind it being concealed. Oh, come on, Foundry. Sort your fucking life out.
I shouldn't be an early adopter.
So. Yeah, I think I just telekinetic projectile it. I'm going to launch one of the rocks I can see off the floor.
Yeah.
I'm not sure how well bludgeoning is going to work on something like this, but I figure it's worth a shot. Oh, is my Courageous Anthem still up?
Yes, it is. Yeah.
It is. Cool. Where's my done? Roll. Oh. I must target before I attack. Well, I had done, but Foundry hates me.
Not just Foundry.
Oh.
Nice. Yeah. You
Oh,
send
great.
out a rock off the ground, and you get even despite the fog, you get a pretty good shot at it, and then you see the creature just dart out of the way as you throw the rock towards it.
That's what I think I see anyway, because I'm going to use a hero point. Roll
Fine.
just about enough.
Fine. You hit then. Roll damage.
Yeah, fucking do. Scale damage, baby.
Nice.
262.
10 damage. Yeah, you get a
First
clean
clap.
hit right in the middle of the eye. Boom, the rock hits.
And then I've got one action left, and I'm going to project my shield onto my friend Orin because I'm scared about him. Which I think means I have to do a flat check, but I don't know where to do that because it hasn't just made me do a flat check.
No, I don't think you do. Let's say you don't for this.
My shield can be deployed on I could choose a target ally within 30 feet. It doesn't say someone I have to see, I guess.
Yeah, let me double check.
Doesn't-
Concealed. No, I think you're fine. I think you are fine.
I choose a target ally within 30 feet to gain the benefits of the spell instead of me. Just has to be an ally and they have to be within 30 feet, right?
Yeah, I think so. Oh, concealed. When targeting with your attack, spell, or other effect, make a flat check for me. There we go. It's fine. You shield Orin. Case. You're surrounded by blancmange. What would you like to do?
Blancmange. I'm hungry now.
Yummy. Blancmange would be nice.
Kill it.
Chase it down. Give it no space to move.
Oh wait, I kind of. Never mind, I was on the wrong thing.
Yeah,
Oh, I should have done my
reads you
cool
this
thing.
time. Your cool thing.
My roll thing, right? It just automatically takes a 19 or whatever.
Oh, assurance.
Yeah.
I
Gosh
think
darn it.
didn't you take that on acrobatics, not deception? I thought. I can't remember.
Oh, I might have, I don't know. Oh. Oh. What does that mean?
It means you missed it.
Yes.
What's happening? I'm so confused.
So this creature is concealed in fog. So when a creature's concealed, if you try to attack them, you have to make a flat check first.
Oh.
So you roll a d20.
Oh.
You need to roll 5 or above. You rolled a 3. So basically, you take a swing, but it's not. You don't. It's not even. Doesn't even check its AC. You just miss. You just don't get a good look
Oh,
on it.
okay. I kept checking it because I thought I was.
It's fine.
Oh,
It's all
okay,
good.
sorry.
Yeah, that's all good. It's all good. Yeah, you run up to it. You try to deceive it and feint in one ray, but if anything, you just seem to confuse yourself. But you swing wildly and realise it's just stood slightly to the right of you.
Okay.
Bunk.
So I see it okay from there.
Yeah, yeah. It's concealed, but yes, you can see it.
Cool.
Nice. That's more like it.
It has no more weaknesses, right?
It has it has no weaknesses. Yeah.
The question I'd like to ask is, when it dies, it generates the fog itself, right? So when it dies, the fog's going to go away, in theory.
Yes, that is correct. Yes, they're able to create fog around themselves. Yes.
Cool. I will shout out to everybody else. Just a reminder, 'cause I forgot to mention it last round, 6 seconds ago. Don't touch the eye. The eye is valuable and precious.
Yeah.
Well, that flame magic at it.
At the eye.
Yeah. No.
Let's get a reflex save from this. Success. It'll take half damage. Nice. Yeah, you throw out from the wand that sort of small burst of fire, and you see it sort of dash through, break through the fog, sort of light up around it a little, and then as it hits against the creature, you hear for the first time in the combat a sound as it just it drops to the ground, and the mist in the chamber quickly begins to, first it stops from that hardening, congealing, it sort of breaks down into normal mist, and then just dies out, and you see it almost just sort of goes into the creature and just dissipates entirely. I guess you've earned some XP.
Yay! 600, right?
Something.
836 would be good.
Yeah, that would be nice, actually.
To be clear.
It was really tough, that fight. It was really difficult, so...
Yeah.
60 XP.
Cool.
Nice.
Can I try to harvest the eye, please?
Yeah, make for me a make a nature check for me.
Whoops.
Yeah, you sort of kneel down. You try to very carefully remove the eye, and you can see there's a small indentation in the eye where that rock hit it cleanly. And as you're sort of holding the eye and try and remove it, and then you squeeze a little too hard, and the eyeball just sort of breaks into liquid and jelly in your hands as you pierce through it, and just it is irretrievable.
Whoops.
Depths on it.
For that big time hit, Kays, I'll give you a hero point for that combat. The fact that when you hit it's always big might mean I don't always give it just for that. But for now, there you go.
Having taken a sort of look around the room, Orin is, unless anything looks concerning. So Orin puts his shield on the floor and starts. Ooh, that's concerning. What was that? Did anyone else see that? The kind of glowing sort of
Ufrid spots a hidden door on the.
Oh,
west wall of this
fucking hell.
chamber.
Here he goes.
But yeah, sorry, you carry on. You put your shield down.
Yeah, putting the shield down, and I'm going to basically spend some tending to the grappling wounds, sort of peeling the suckers or whatever bits are left on his neck off, and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Well, actually, before I do that, I will lay on hands because being efficient.
Nice.
Does that actually apply?
Uh,
I've got so many windows open, I can't see them.
it's all good. It has now. I've done it for you.
It has. Excellent. And then I will spend the 10 minutes as well to get, if nothing else, focus me back. So treat wounds. I need to select exactly one token. I am exactly one token. Okay, it's saying I need to select exactly one token as the healer. I'll just. Right, no one is selected. I am selected.
I think you might be having the same
Yeah.
problem Shane was having. You're targeted. I don't know if you're selected.
Good point. I think I seem to be both now, but yeah, you could well be right because I'm not sure. I wasn't kind of aware that things were different. So yeah, you're right. That is, I think, probably the problem.
No.
Oh! And of course, the first time he crit successes on it is on himself.
Oh yeah, when Winterberry's
When you
not
had
really
what?
paying attention to see.
Yeah, but importantly, that moves you to the top of the healing leaderboard now, right?
But it's certainly possible. That's not the sort of thing that Orin cares about, obviously.
Right, Phil.
Honestly. Oh yeah, no, Phil cares about it a lot. It's I still can't quite work out whether Winterberry's got it in for Orin or Shane's got it in for me.
Why not both?
Well, that's always a possibility. That is definitely a possibility. Right.
Yeah, as Orin has spent some time healing his wounds, Ufrid, you do spot there is what looks to be a hidden door on the west wall of this chamber.
Yeah, is it like built into the brickwork? Is that?
Yeah, rather than like a whole door, it's almost just like a little window. You can see it looks like it just sort of swings outwards if you sort of push up against it.
Okay. Can I, whilst Oren is finishing up his healing, can I just do a quick kind of scour around the edges of it, check for like tripwires, traps, things like that?
Yeah,
Make sure nothing's gonna.
make a secret perception check. Yeah, you sort of have a good little sort of look around. You feel around the outer parts of it a little. Yeah, nothing concerns you. You can't see any kind of obvious signs of any kind of traps or triggers or anything. Yeah.
Cool. Well then, I'm gonna nudge it open, unless anyone goes to stop me.
Inside of there, you can see a small sort of secret alcove. There's a box of supplies mixed in there. And 1 second, because we learned this from last session, you can read the names of my loot piles. Let's just rename this to.
Call it something silly.
Is it? It's kind of cool. This is definitely a loot pile, not a mimic at the moment.
I mean, I will continue to check for traps, etc., before walking over to open it, because I feel like that's important.
This is a collection of things sort of stored around in this alcove, yeah.
Bravo's brew.
Yeah, so there are 6 elixirs or potions you can see mixed around. The party recognises the lesser healing potions quite easily. The Bravo's brew as well, you're able to identify. There is also a blue liquid and a brown liquid, which you're unable to identify initially.
Well, they go to Winterberry, because he's the potions expert.
Do you want me to add them to his inventory for that?
Yes, please.
I've got a healing potion, so
I have a minor healing potion. Lesser is
I've actually got a
substantially
lesser on-
better. So I'd like to take
Okay.
one of those at least, if I'm allowed.
Yeah, go for it.
But
Oh,
I
there's
won't
two.
take both. I'll just take one.
Mm.
And someone else can have the other one.
I'd quite like a healing potion if possible.
Go for it.
Do
I
it.
don't have any healing.
And then who wants beer?
See what it
I'll take
does.
Take a beer. Bonus to
+1
will
to will
saves. I will
Or
take
+2 against fear. Are you going to drink it now?
one. No.
Oh.
Although it's tempting.
Guarantee it sits in your
Yeah, that's true.
sits in your inventory and you never use it if you don't.
Why don't you have one now and take one for the road?
Yeah, an adventuring beer. It's like a driving beer, isn't it?
Yeah. I will drink one now.
I really kind of want to, and also at the same time not want to ask what your definition of a driving beer is, Jake.
Oh, I think you know.
That's a very 80s of you.
Just, you don't need to. If you know, you know.
Okay.
I don't drink beer. To be fair, I don't like it. So
The driving cider.
driving cider, however.
Yeah,
That was nice.
it tastes good, Oren.
That is nice.
It tastes like home.
I'm glad I pushed on that wall.
Confidence. Yeah, confidence given by the beer. Orin steps to the middle of the room and looks over at Bunk and says, "Well, which one of these doors is left then?"
I walk back to the entrance of the door of the room and point to this one down here.
I am facing the opposite direction, so point the other way.
Yeah.
And then get confused and come back over to you guys. Oh yeah.
Yeah, you see there's a long corridor. You can see from where you are currently, you can see there are two doors. There's a door on the right-hand side down the corridor, and there's also a door on the left-hand side. The door on the left-hand side has a slightly ethereal glow to it.
What is going on there? Okay, well, luckily it's on the left, so we have to investigate it. Oh, I don't like that noise.
No, not me.
Come on, guys, hurry up. There's a ghost door. Is it rainbow coloured?
Is this ethereal glow? Is this in any way similar to the foot saw before?
It looks very similar, yes. Yeah, very similar.
This is this thing that was leading us, and it led us down to here and then disappeared, and we stopped following it. Do you
That's
remember?
cool. Yeah. What did it tell
In
us?
which
It
case-
told us something, didn't it? It wrote a
It
message on a
did.
wall
It
or
said,
something.
"Find me" or something similar.
Oh, did we write it down in the notes?
I think.
Yeah, of course we wrote it in the notes. In the hall, it was in the hall of the guild.
Did the
Time to
note
play-
keeper write it?
I think he did. King of the Ghost City. Was it after the Ghost City? Yeah, blinded by the light.
I was
There we go.
Atari,
Save me from below. Yeah.
Oh, we've got to open this door, please. Let's open it.
So yeah, once having sort of said about that and confirmed it, then yeah, Orin will push the door open.
Oh my god.
See,
and then go, oh,
It's a ghost sofa, a massive ghost sofa. That's
Yeah.
about what's that? 12 foot long.
it does look. That's almost twice the size of a normal sofa.
Did you see that Sam was telling us it was 11 foot long? That's what that was. 2 fingers for 11.
Yeah, as you open the door, you can see there's a sort of old, tattered sofa sat against the eastern wall of the room. On the sort of southern wall of the room, there's that strange green light you've counted for is sort of shimmering there. And as soon as you open the door, the light sort of begins to dance around over the walls a little. Almost as if it's trying to get your attention. You always get this sense of it's sort of calling out to you. And then you see, as you did previously, the light begins to like form a message. It sort of takes shape on the walls, and it reads,
I am Bullbag.
Belcora fell to the Rose Guard, but we never knew of these vaults below.
This is still the spirit of Atari talking to us, do we think?
Yeah, probably should have written that down.
Remind me, do you know what the Rose Guards are? Or it is? I can't remember.
They were the people that
Yeah.
originally like defeated Belcora and Evil Lot, wasn't it?
Okay, so, but they're good guys, or expected, known to be good guys.
What did it say? Belcora fell to the Rose Guard.
Yeah, Belcora fell to the Rose Guard, but we never knew of these vaults below. So these are the vaults, I'd assume.
An hour in, I'm going to give a hero point randomly at this point, from a D4 roll to Ufrid.
Yeah!
And then
To be fair, the real Uthrid would have earned it.
that light on the wall, like it did previously, it almost begins to sort of drip down the wall, and then it forms onto the floor in the shape of footprints. Begin moving.
Should we chase it?
Chase it!
Yeah.
Gotta chase it. I was going back this way, though. Bunk, Case, keep up!
Yeah, and it heads up through that chamber you came through previously, and picks up speed along this corridor, heads up the stairs you came down, and then quickly turns back on itself, heads back down the stairs, then continues heading eastwards.
Bumping into each other as we run up and down the stairs.
I've lost which way is left.
This door.
Directly through that door ahead of you.
Oh,
I think.
Oh no.
Oh,
That is a
it's
thing.
disappeared.
No, I think
I
it's going
see a
on.
thing.
It's disappeared, and then now bad things
Whoa.
are happening.
I see a thing.
Yeah. So yeah, literally, Orin
like
certainly was
bolts.
just charging after it and just like pushed the door, pulled the door open, ran in.
This looks like vaults in here. Interesting. What the fuck is that thing?
Yeah.
He's perfectly fine. It's like
As
just like your great granddaughter.
as you make your way into this room, you open the door and you can't see any sign of the footsteps. Instead, you look left and right immediately, trying to pick out any sort of footsteps. You don't see any. There's no natural light in this room. The first thing you spot and you notice around you is hundreds of stone shelves carved into the walls of this like wide hallway chamber. There's a lot of gaps and empty space, but there is also a staggering, overwhelming number of books, scrolls, parchments, some sat neatly on the shelves, others just darted on the shelves randomly, it almost appears. You can spot immediately from the light you bring into here. You can see several doors to the north, to the south of you, and you do spot quite quickly. Each of the doors looks like they have a sign hanging above them. It's a little hard quite make any of them out without getting a little closer. Down towards the south, you can see your own light dies off, but then there is a natural light source, or a source of light coming from further down south. This blue ethereal sort of glow, almost as if the light down there moves a little. Just this sort of glowing, flickering blue light.
We've seen that before, right?
Yeah, that's the centre of that's the underneath the town.
You can
Purple worms directly above it.
You can hear like scratching and movement all around in this area once you're in this room, and you do spot just to the north there is a creature just stood up here. Didn't mean to move them there. Yeah, there's a creature stood up here who doesn't seem to react as you come in. You see it's sort of hunched over. It's got like some rags on it, but it's mostly naked. It's like a humanoid form, and it's sort of knelt down over a book on the ground. It looks like it's flicking through the pages, but far too quick to even be reading or taking anything in. But doesn't seem to react to your presence at all.
Can I ask Sam? I can see something else down in the bottom room. I just wanted to question if I'm supposed to be able to see it.
Yeah.
And two, what the fuck that is.
Yeah, you can also in that chamber down to the south. You can see there is sat on a what looks like a sofa or a chaise lounge of some sort. There is another tall humanoid with a blue sort of tattered robes, who is also just sat. It looks like they are also palming, but a little slower, a little more calm and collected through a book on their lap.
I lean over to Bunk, because Bunk seems like they'll play. 2 gold says that bollock.
No.
What?
I bet you 5 gold it is bollock.
I think it's bollock.
So do I.
I step over to Oren. 2 gold says that's bollock.
Who are you? Is this something down south?
Yeah, there's a figure down here.
Yeah, from where I can't see it. There's someone down there.
But you guys are the worst
I
gamblers.
think just
fuck's
about make it
sake.
out.
We should stick together, by the way. Absolutely. I don't think we're going to get caught off guard with this.
As you step down in that direction, wow, I guess how are you guys going about? Are you guys sort of sneaking around? Are you just walking calmly, or
Just kind of.
Just casually, right?
I don't think sneaking, but yeah, it's kind of walking slowly, maybe tentatively.
As you begin, sort of whisper and talk amongst chat. As you begin speaking, that creature up just to the north of you that was bent over that book, it turns and looks in your direction as there's a sort of sound and a bit of movement, and he darts down a little towards you, and he's sort of hunched over, almost sort of squatting down on the ground, and he looks up at you. You can, as you get a sort of slightly clearer look of him, you can see he is
Oh my god.
rather ugly creature, long unkempt fingernails and toenails, and there's a long tongue you can see through these sharp pointed teeth. As he looks over you, you notice that long red tongue. He sort of breaks out and licks at his lips, and he speaks out to you. Let's see. Yeah, you're fine. He actually speaks in common. You'll recognise this. And he speaks out and he says, are you here to donate flesh for the canker?
The canker, isn't it? That's what you've got when you've got those ankles. When you've...
Also, it's a cat disease.
Well, maybe.
No, it's the dance you do with the jumping with your legs and stuff, isn't it? The canker.
Oh yeah, with the dresses.
Looking at this thing, Sam, can I make a recall knowledge or something? Is it,
Yeah.
or maybe a religion check? Is it undead?
Make a recall knowledge check against it. Let's see if you
Okay.
recognise it or know anything.
Over there, click. Nope. Click there. Cool knowledge. There we go.
Yeah, you don't. As an initial, as you take a look over, you don't recognise this type of creature at all.
Hmm.
Can any of us recall knowledge on it?
If anyone else wants to attempt as a group, I'll do it one at a time because it's easier to resolve. But yeah, absolutely, if you want to have a go, Fruit.
I would like to do that when I can find the button.
You sort of you get the sense from Orin of him trying to sort of size this creature up, and you sort of do the same, picking at sort of back of your memory, but yeah, you don't recognise it.
Guys, I got no idea what this is.
Orin will take a step forward
Mm.
and holding the shield, mostly because it's got Lathander's symbol on it, sort of in front of him. What kind of creature are you?
Followers of the canker.
I'm assuming this word canker means actually nothing to us.
No, not particularly. For Ufrid, with a little bit of knowledge in medicine, you would recognise cankers. Really, it's you would recognise it as a medical term. It's kind of it's like an ulcer or a sore, an open wound, even. But yeah, in terms of followers of a canker or something, that kind of means nothing.
That does sound weird. What are you doing here, foul creature?
Rebuilding. Waiting for the canker's return. Providing a vessel. Are you here to donate flesh for the canker?
I think we might be here to cleanse illness, bring light where there's darkness. I think your time here has ended and you should leave.
You see it sort of, as it's sort of squatted down, it's almost eye to eye with you at your sort of height. And you see it sort of meets your eyes, it looks your armour over. There's no sunlight down here. Follower of the sun god. Just cold.
Lathander's light shines and warms wherever his presence is felt. The dawn is coming. Creatures of the night should leave. Almost feel tongue wanting to look back and see whether everyone else thinks that was really cool.
It was cool until that happened.
Exactly.
And this creature, it steps up, almost bounds, jumps forward towards you, and meets you almost nose to nose.
Oh, it's lucky I've taken some Bravo's brew earlier.
It sniffs at you. Then I'll get you to make can you make a dex save for me quick?
Oh God, yeah, probably, maybe. That would be when you say a dex save.
Yeah, reflex save. Oh, I'm playing the wrong
Reflex?
game,
Bloody hell, that's it. This game is no longer sanctioned Pathfinder.
So where's... Oh, reflex. There we go. Boom. Yeah. Boom.
Yeah, he steps up, comes
good.
nose to nose with you, sniffs,
Mm.
and then before you get a chance to react, that long tongue just reaches out and he licks up the side of your cheek.
Oh.
Only quickly.
Mm.
Salt in the sweat. You taste of
Can
fear.
Can I clout it around the side of the head with my mace?
Let's drop into initiative. If you want to each roll initiative for me.
That's not bad.
Oh.
Can I get initiative roll from you, Case? Is Case back? Mouse doesn't seem to be moving.
Yeah,
Oh,
Oh,
I'm
yeah.
trying to.
There you go.
It's taking a bit.
That's all right, it's all good, man.
Oh.
Nice. Oh, Case, cracky. Yeah. Let's see how everyone reacts, I guess. So yeah, Case, you sense the tension and the sort of the you see almost the tensing of Orin's muscles. You kind of sense what's about to happen. You react quickest amongst everybody. What would you like to do at the beginning of your turn, Case?
I'll just move up here.
Mhm.
Not like attack it or anything, but I'll just prepare to attack it if it tries to attack. Or if either of them attack each other.
So you want to ready an action to attack that if either of them attack, yeah?
Yeah.
Perfect. That's absolutely fine. So 2 actions to ready an action, but you can do that. Tunk. Yeah, you as you
I
start
will-
to tense your muscles, you feel Kay's run up alongside you.
Yeah, it's good. I'm glad he's there. I will swing the Morning Star. Damn it. And miss.
Does miss.
Um,
Kay's your reaction triggers at that point. If you'll take your attack. Nice, yeah. So Orin swings out with the Morning Star. The creature darts back, and immediately, Cage, you just swing with that dueling sword of yours. You can roll your damage. Is that all? Yeah, and you get a sweep on that creature for 6 damage. Orin, you've got 2 actions left.
2 actions left. My second action is going to be to raise my shield. And the third action will be an attempt to demoralize that creature. Just sort of pushing it back and glaring at it.
Yeah, nice.
And failing. It's done in my day.
It's a slight failure. It doesn't seem to be intimidated by you. Okay. Well, is that creature next? So he will. Yeah, he reacts. He sees you swing your Morning Star, ducks back. Kaze gets that shot, but he's already committed. And he swings his claws just in this horrible strike across your face, Orin. But again, you do the same. You see it coming, dart back as he's sort of almost put off a little by Kaze's attempt there. And you then see he sort of hisses at the both of you, and then he, rather than moving, he just jumps. He leaps up, jumps 15 feet back, and then takes an action to just scurry back into the darkness a little. At which point, this creature here, there's another ghoul you see come out of the darkness, just darts up just in front of that first ghoul, and ends his turn. Ufrid.
Right. I'm not thrilled about this because they ran away and that's no fun. So, I'm going to take a move. To here. Now I can just see the two of them.
Yeah.
Yeah, why not? I'm going to cast a second rank spell.
My God.
Because I kind of want to, and I haven't had a chance yet, but there's more than one enemy together now. So I'm going to cast Animated Assault. There's a load of books, you said, all over the shelf,
Yeah, all
right?
over the place, yeah.
So I just strike up a chord on the lute, and it just echoes and kind of reverberates down the sides of the bookshelves, and just pulls all these books off, and they just start to swirl around in the space around these things and start to just batter them.
Are they flying like birds?
Yes.
Definitely.
Good.
And they have. Do I click the save DC 19 basic
If
reflex button?
if you roll damage, then it will allow me to roll there.
Cool.
Nice.
Eh.
Let's get a save feature there. One failure and one success. So this one takes full damage, and this other one takes half damage. So yeah, all those books start wildly going around. You see them both start taking bludgeoning damage as the books just swing around like that.
That is all three of my actions. So
Yes.
now I'm very much out in the open.
That stays then can be sustained. Are you familiar
It
with how
can be sustained.
sustained
Yes.
work?
Yeah.
In that case, let's do this. This creature here will dart down. Then dart down again. As that's going, you see another one of these creatures just start running, hands and feet on all fours, almost just sort of bounding at you almost like an excited puppy. But darts down past where the books are swinging around, and then as it just comes up next, close to you, it sort of dives forward and just swings its claw at you.
That's fair.
Which is a hit.
Fuck.
You should have been 5 foot closer to me.
It might be the first time I've actually properly been here.
Yeah.
Hey, you've been
take
unconscious.
3
Nah.
damage.
I'm fast as fuck.
And can I get a fortitude save from you?
You can indeed, but only if I like the result. I do not like the result, so I wouldn't like to do that fortitude save.
You can hero point it.
I can, to be fair. I do have a hero point. That feels like that is a relatively bad roll. Yeah, probably should.
Ooh,
That is better.
That's about as different as a roll as you can get. Yeah, yeah. And as the claws sweep across you, you feel this absolute burning sensation, but you shake it off and stay strong.
like my homie
Like
Taylor Swizzle says.
Oh.
Shake it off.
shake it off.
And then there's more bounding sound as another one of these creatures darts down along the edge of the hallway. And just ends there. There are now 4 of these creatures all sort of knelt down around, darting around, so those books are flying all around, causing trouble. Bunk, you are up.
Cool. This one closest to me, I'm going to do the L classic. It's point vulnerability and then fling magic.
Yeah.
Oh, success.
Nice. So yeah, they have no weaknesses.
Yeah.
Get your mortal antithesis. You also on a success, you get the results of a recall knowledge. So you recognise these creatures as much as your brother wasn't able to. These are ghouls. They are ravenous undead creatures. Haunt graveyards, burial sites, anywhere where they can likely find corpses that they can feast upon. There are very few creatures who are kind of more common or more ubiquitous to sort of graveyards, crypt, underground caverns, dungeons than these horrible flesh-eating undead creatures. Have you got any particular question about them?
Yeah, how dangerous are they? Relative to our skill level.
So they would be you're level 3 currently, aren't you?
Right.
Yeah.
These are level 1 creatures themselves. So for a group of 4 of them, that is you'd probably say that's sort of a moderate encounter if you wanted to put a term on it.
All right, cool. Thank you. Fling magic.
Yeah, so this one, as he's darting down, you sort of get a read and fling the magic out. He gets a chance to try and react to that. He fails. You get a clean hit on him.
One second. Let's try again.
Good.
Okay, for some reason the button's not working.
Ah,
The level boosted damage.
oh, for the boosted one.
Yep, I was just trying to click it like 1,000 times. So,
Yeah, it totally doesn't. Yeah, interesting.
yeah, okay, fine.
Roll,
I was about to say,
roll 2d6 for me and I'll add the extra 4, yeah.
I just do. Can't I just do roll 2d6? Does this not work on this? Yeah.
Perfect. Yeah,
okay.
yeah, lovely.
11. Are you fucking kidding me? Actually, it's not that bad. I must have really run well earlier.
Yeah, you get a clean hit on him as he's running down, and you get 11 damage on him as that fire burns against his skin.
Cool. And then it's unavailable now for God's sake,
Oh yeah, of course, yeah.
for 3 rounds.
3 rounds. Cool. Case.
Looks up at Kay's. Shake it off, brother. Get in there.
Cormac's not even going to acknowledge that. Or he's singing along, but he's muted, so we just don't know.
He's in the character.
character really seriously.
My whole thing is kind of just frozen. Give me a second.
You there, Mr. Cormac?
Yeah, it's all frozen.
Ah, okay. Oh, my mouse is moving.
Is it? Oh, okay. It's back now, I think. Maybe. Give me a second. It's a black screen.
Okay, do you want to refresh the page then?
Yeah.
Have you got a load of tabs open? Out of interest.
No, not a lot.
Define a lot.
Not as much as I normally do. I have a couple open, yeah.
That's cool.
It's now stuck on a black screen.
Yeah, you're still loaded. I can see that you're still loading it in.
Okay.
It might be worth, like, if you're having problems, it might be worth just like paying attention between rounds. If you're having problems, you can refresh outside of your turn.
Yeah. It kind of, I moved and then I went to go and click on, what was it? The actions thing, and it kind of just froze.
Okay.
Oh, I'm here now.
You say it's working now?
Yeah.
Cool. Lovely.
Hey.
Nice. That'll do. Yeah, that creature is yeah, off guard entirely. To the end of your next turn. Ooh. However, case that is a critical miss.
I'm going to use a hero point.
Yeah.
No, that's a critical success.
It's... I used a hero point and it kind of didn't... Can I just roll again? Because it didn't roll.
Yeah, sure. Go for it.
Oh, right, that's right.
There you go. That one is a hit. You can roll your damage, case. Nice. So yeah, you get a clean hit on that, getting 16 damage through, and leaves it off guard for everybody until the end of your next turn.
If it wasn't dead.
Yeah, I mean there is that part of it. It's well, I mean it's off guard still. But,
It's extremely off guard.
yeah.
Yeah. Eternally off guard.
Nice case. Very well done. Orin.
Oren is kind of looking over at the two of them, but then sees Kay's dispatching that one with relative ease. And so he will move forward to here. I don't want to get past it, really. Although flanking would be quite nice. And then take that hit.
Yeah, get a clean hit on it.
Lovely. So that's a hit, and I feel something when I hit. Some sort of
You
or
feel
little.
the sort of warmth of the Thunder go through
Yeah.
your Morning Star, and yeah, you feel the persistent damage going through to that creature.
That's definitely it was definitely the right thing to do. But I will, instead of attacking again, I will again raise my shield.
Okay. This creature up here. Remind me if your animated assault quick. I think it only does more at the start.
It's when
of
I
your turn
when
if you
I
sustain, yeah.
when I sustain it, yeah.
It doesn't do it on their turn. That's fine.
Which is a shame.
This one here will dash down in this direction, runs down through the swarm of books, gets on the opposite side of Tunk, and will just swing his claws at you. Which is a hit.
That's not good. I will. What did it?
It says 5 damage.
5 damage. I will shield block that, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, I won't. No, I'm going to save my reaction.
Yeah. And the unexpected shift, yeah?
Okay. And the unexpected shift, yeah, so I can say no and no.
Lovely. So yeah, it hits you for 5 damage. And then for its last action, it jerks
So kill me in
forward
flank.
and tries to bite you.
Bloody hell.
Which is a miss. Oh, also, I did forget. Sorry, can I get a fortitude save from that hit it just had on you?
What is the shield's fortitude?
You don't care. You do not care, do you? Yeah, and as it just throws its jaws forward, trying to bite you, you just put the shield up and just jut its face away and push its jaws away from you. This ghoul here dash down to here, come the other side of UK's, and swing its claws at you. Misses, and then just copying the other one, you then see it just jerk out and try and take a bite at you with its jaws, which also misses. Ufred, it's your turn.
Oh, okay. Well, I don't think I'm going to sustain that spell.
Can you move it when you sustain it, or is it just stays
No,
where
it's it literally, from what I can
I think
see,
that
it
made a sort of
just...
stays still, to be fair, yeah.
Yeah, on subsequent rounds, the first time each round you sustain the spell, it deals 1d10 bludgeoning damage to each creature in the area. So, yeah, no... Yeah, it's a shame. Kind of feel like moving it would be helpful. Right, there's a thing next to me, and I don't know how I feel about that, if I'm entirely honest.
Torrin.
So I will spend an action to draw my rapier. And I'm going to target it and try to stab it. But before I do that, I obviously would be spending an action to sing Kumbaya.
Oh, yes.
Because that's how that works. And now I've lost my sword. Where the bloody hell is it?
Nice, yeah, that hits, you can roll damage.
Yay!
Cool.
Oh.
Took you by
Shouldn't that be
surprise.
+1 on the damage from Courageous Anthem?
I don't think Courageous Anthem boosts damage.
+1
does it?
status bonus to attack rolls, damage rolls, and save against fear effects.
Oh,
Yeah.
it should be. Yeah, okay, yeah. I will add one on there for you.
I doubt it will massively matter, but
Who knows?
that's all 3 actions for me.
this one here will. He will respond by swinging his claw at you, Buford.
Mhm.
Which misses.
Yeah.
He then turns his attention to Tunk and swings the claw at Tunk.
No, you could no. I've saved my reaction, but you need to hit someone else.
Okay, hey, well, this right. And then he will.
Dead.
Yeah, he will take a bite at you as well, Oren.
Rip.
That was a critical hit.
Oh shit! Oren is really annoyed at him now. He's really annoyed at himself. He should have used his shield earlier.
Oops, hang on,
But I
rolled-
still have got my.
One
Oh,
sec, I rolled the wrong
go ahead.
damage.
Oh.
It should be critical
Oh.
damage.
Eh.
No, it's-
I will use the shield block.
yeah. Cool.
Which I think does that mean I can? It becomes 1 damage.
Yeah, well, if you, I think you've got is it 5 toughness on that?
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah, so he gets a really clean hit on you with the jaws, but you're able to soak most of it with the shield. Just take 1 damage.
It was worth saving the reaction for you.
Can I get from you, Orion, a fortitude save?
Yeah, another critical one if you like.
Oh my god.
Yeah, you don't care. You feel the sting. You can feel the undead, like the burn of the undead as it bites into you and gets
Yeah.
that slight burn. But yeah, you
It's just
the light
burning
of
it back out
that.
again. This is it's the thing they sent me here for.
And at the end of that creature's turn, it takes 3 persistent damage. We'll roll recovery check to see if that persistent damage continues. It does not. It gets rid of the persistent damage.
Better hit him again.
Punk's turn.
Yeah.
I feel magic on that one.
Yeah. Let's get a reflex save. He fails to take full damage.
Early, I can do level damage. Still 10.
Nice, yeah, 10 damage goes through on him. And yeah, as the fire hits the flesh, you hear him sort of scream out as that one drops dead to the ground.
Cool. Alright. Nice. Then there seems to be 2 left. This guy that we saw down here has not really moved, right?
No, as you look back down as this is going on, and yeah, it doesn't seem to be moving or paying much attention at all. Just flicking casually through that book on his lap still.
Now I do an esoteric lore recall knowledge. Just for my last action because I don't have much else to do. On what was the term he used? Was it canker?
Kanker.
Canker. If I know anything, in esoteric use of the term canker.
Yeah, absolutely, yeah. Let's do. Nice. Yeah, you get that clean hit with the fling magic, then you sort of dig through your sort of memory and your knowledge. No specific canker, as in when they talked about do you have a offering for the canker or followers of the canker. Nothing specific like that, but the term canker is sometimes used in sort of necromantic writings to refer to a combining of flesh, almost like a golem, different pieces of flesh and body parts being combined together to create a vessel for a soul or for another creature. Yeah.
Awesome. That's me.
Nice.
I mean, I'm done. Not that description is who I
yeah,
am.
spoilers. It's all you guys.
I'll attack this one.
Yeah, you throw them off in a different direction. Yeah, and you can roll damage. That's a standard hit for you. That's insane. Yeah. 18 damage.
I don't know what else to do.
I mean, you say you don't know what that's doing. That's pretty decent. 18 damage on a non-critical hit. Yeah, you slice clean through that ghoul, take off one of his arms, and he just drops down dead to the ground. Oh, you have one action.
Must remind me to give you a leaflet about the Lathander case.
What do you have to do with your last action, Case?
Oh, I don't know. What can I grab it? Oh no, there's nothing. What can I do? It's dead.
It is
I'll
dead.
move. That's my turn.
Nice. Yeah, that's cool. Okie dokie.
Orin is thinking, oh, I must give Case a leaflet, and then remembers he's pretty sure Case said that the Kitsune or his tribe were followers of Lathander. That's obviously why he's doing so well.
Rings a bell.
Yeah, and then goes back to clobbering this thing. Don't know. No, just didn't click it. Well, that'll do.
Nice. So you can roll critical damage.
Yeah, there you go, Case. That's a critical hit, and I've got 18, and I'm very pleased with that. You just do 18, mate. Don't even think of it. Some of us have to work harder.
Nice. That would leave that creature enfeebled, and it would do double persistent damage, but that's not going to matter as you destroy that creature. Right, let's quickly do this. Cool. We will drop out of initiative. Let me do that. Let's reward you for putting short work to those ghouls. That is worth 80 experience points from moderate encounter.
Cool. That's not bad.
Yeah, the last of the ghouls drops down dead. As you sort of get, Bunk sort of looks back down to the south towards that other chamber, and that creature you could see sat on the sort of chaise longue down there, just sat there still, just flicking through a book quite casually on its lap. Doesn't seem to have paid the slightest bit of attention to what's going on.
Looking back up north where these other ones came from, there doesn't look to be any other movement or anything like that we can see.
Nothing you can see immediately. You can do a secret perception check if you want to focus in quick and just get a read.
Oh, yeah, I will. Boom. Boom.
No, you can hear some sort of slight scratching and movement around you, but nothing that really stands out. Could easily just be the wind in the sort of window or rats moving around. Nothing you can see or hear or anything that seems to worry you particularly.
Okay. Oren is going to march down this way. I still can't see that figure. So does that figure seem to be looking up towards us at all?
No, it's just sat there on that sort of sofa. It's got a book on its lap, and it's just casually just flicking through the pages. Takes a minute or two on each page before just carrying on through.
Yeah, Tunk is looking at, or Oren is looking down at the figure. Trying to think whether from here can I see whether is it an elf, perhaps a shadow elf?
Let's.
If I can't tell, I will get closer.
That's fine. Yeah, you can pull a little closer. As you pull a little closer, the skin is quite pale. Looks to be. It's definitely humanoid. It definitely stands over you. As you get a little closer, you can just about see. You sort of see underneath the hood. You can see it has, although it stands a little taller than those ghouls you've encountered, it has a quite similar facial structure. You can see the jaw hangs a little low and has these sharp razor teeth inside of it. Looks like somewhere between those ghouls you just fought and a human.
Okay. Where is it? It's sort of there. I'm there. I'll get to about here. Nothing terrible happens to me.
No.
And then
Go.
one of the big problems of using a Morning Star is if you've got a nice sword, you can hold it out in front of you and use it as a pointing thing. You do that with the Morning Star, and the end kind of just dangles a little bit. Well, actually, that's a mace. No, Morning Star's the dangly ball. Is a spiky ball on the chain.
No, that's a flail.
That's a flail. So what's a Morning Star then?
Morning Star is a spiky ball on the end of a stick.
Oh, stick. Oh, perfect. You can point with those. Excellent. Point the Morning Star towards this creature, and say that darkness's time here is ending. Lathander is bringing light. In the name of Lathander, I command you to leave.
You say this nice and loudly.
Yes.
Cool. Uthrid is currently rummaging through the cart of books the other side of the corridor, so he looks up at this point and realizes, shit, I should probably be with you.
Yeah, and that creature is sort of looking down at that book in its lap, and you sort of look up and loudly sort of proclaim that, and just carries on looking through the book. Doesn't even acknowledge you. Doesn't even look up.
Oh, step forward another 15 feet.
And as you walk into this sort of area here, that sort of as you have already worked out, the lower part of the gauntlet itself, you are struck by the absolute silence. As soon as you walk into the sort of contains of the wall of the lighthouse itself, it's like you can't even hear your own footsteps as you step forward, and then you're suddenly aware why the creature didn't seem to respond to you.
I'll turn round as I step into it, so from where I am, and I will shout back, "Careful! there's something odd here.
And
Can
yeah,
they hear me?
as Orin looks back and calls out to you guys, you can see him. He turns around, his mouth starts moving as he shouts, and you hear nothing.
Well, that's not at all unnerving, is it, Bunk?
Quite pleasant, actually.
How am I? Hmm.
I'll try to wave to my dear brother to come back.
And I'll look over. So that thing isn't. Is that thing even looking at us?
No, it's not even looked up at you still.
I can't hear you coming up, to be honest.
Oh, yeah. Orin kind of struggles a little bit with his desire to take Lathander's justice to this thing, but emboldened as he is by the beer, he's not quite that reckless. Does sound come back when I step out of?
Yeah, as soon as you step out, you can. It's almost like you can hear your heartbeat again. It's almost like you can hear anything, and all of a sudden you can just sort of feel. You can even just hear the movement, just the air around you.
There's some sort of feel there. The sound isn't natural. It's not.
Oh, we got to get old Master Bollock out of there and have a word with him, haven't we?
Is that? Do you think that's Volok?
I don't know.
I mean,
Maybe.
it looks more like a. Looks
He
like
was-
it looks like an undead.
Well, he was fucking around with the undead, wasn't he? And also, he was around like 400 years ago, so he'd probably
So-
be undead by now.
Also, I've just put another one there.
Yeah, I was gonna say there's one there, and there's another one over here as well.
As your,
Uh,
yeah,
oh,
as
I
your,
can't. Oh, yeah, that one there, yeah.
as your party sort of gathers
Oh,
here,
crap.
you can see so there is the one sat reading that book. Then there are two of the smaller ghouls you encountered previously, both sat on these sort of sofas. Each of those two one of them even looks up and makes eye contact with you and sees you, and you can just see as it makes eye contact with your party and you look back. You can't hear a thing, but you can see as it's just chewing on what looks to be just a lump of flesh, and you can see there's almost like some gristle, maybe even a ligament just hanging down from its mouth, and a little bit of blood trickling down. But there's no sound as you see it chewing on this flesh.
These abominations cannot be allowed to live.
I agree. So you sneak your way in whilst it's nice and quiet and smash that big one's head in.
And we'll watch.
Well, I was gonna throw stones at one of the other ones.
Your music's
think-
probably not very good, is it?
I don't need to say music. I'm magic, mate.
But isn't
Brother, now is not the time to give him criticism. He's trying his best. Oh,
Yeah, I can target that one.
Isn't your magic useless if you're inside the bubble?
Well, that is a good question. And there's only going to be one way to find out.
I think this one doesn't seem. The big one doesn't seem bothered by stuff that's happened. I think I should go in. I should charge at the one on the nearest to us. You can attack it. I'll finish it off. Let's take one down at a time.
Cool. I'm going to, because I'm outside this, I can make noise. So I'll play my lute and make a stone hover and get ready to launch it at this thing. Because he's 30 feet from me.
This chaise long it's on.
It's massive, isn't it?
Okay,
It's
so I
quite
assume
massive,
you're
yeah.
with the party.
Yeah, it's been a bit iffy again, I'm sorry.
I don't know. You know you're not looking at the tab. I can tell.
No, I am, but...
Okay.
I think we should try and overwhelm this one
Yeah, I
and
think
then
so.
and then maybe the one there, and see what this does. If
Yeah, because if they then all get up and attack, we draw them out of here so they're back in
Yeah,
the sound.
then
And
I think that's what we should do.
deal.
Okay,
I'm ready to rock, as they say.
I will again. What's the distance? The distance. I would tactically, if assuming I can get up on the assuming I can get there, then I would like to start initiative now before I am charging it,
Yeah, that seems reasonable.
because I don't really want to get there and then discover it's faster than me.
Okay, I will. I'll get you all to roll for initiative for me.
Don't forget, no one be sneaky. That's just bad for us.
Yeah, sneaky just never works.
Fuck's sake. My dice rolling today has been absolute dog. I should know that because I've rolled lots of secret checks.
You think it has been. Cool. So, with this ghoul busy feasting away and paying no attention to you, I'm just going to delay his turn.
Okay.
Case.
Wait, doesn't Uthrid have a turn?
Ace is better than me.
Oh, sorry, yeah.
Case is fastest. Yeah.
Oh,
I
fastest,
was-
not better, yeah.
I don't know what I was reading.
Can I just what's it called? Still whatever. Like
Delay.
Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely. In which case, Ufrid.
Am I waiting for Tunk to have his turn, or can I just throw this rock at it?
throw the thing. Throw the thing. Start singing. Give us some.
Did you have a preference on song, or?
No, because I'm going to be stepping into the silence. So that's.
Cool. I'm going to do some.
Do you know any Mayday Parade?
Yeah. I sing some Mayday Parade so that Phil doesn't have to listen to it. Throw a rock at Phil.
It's
Good start. That's my turn.
Yeah, you throw that rock over. Just misses that creature entirely. This one seems entirely unaware still at this point. As you do, let's grab that. Come on, why? There we go. Yeah, that one that you threw that as the rock sort of darts past him, it sort of hits the wall beside him. He sees it dart past him, and he reacts. Drops that flesh, just literally opens his mouth, and that piece of flesh he was eating, you see it just drops down and just silently hits that sofa that he's on. Then he will turn and dash towards your party.
Oh, perfect.
Yeah, dashes up to
There you
here.
go. I'll wake him up.
Will take a swing of his claws at the first creature, which is Tunk. And as he makes his way out of the room, as he runs towards you, it's silent. Then you just hear the pounding on the concrete. You can hear his like panting as he runs towards you, and he just swings the claws a second time,
Oh, what?
which hits you, Orin.
We'll use unexpected shift. And I did not succeed. Which is probably just as well, because I end up dazzled if I succeed.
Yeah, you take 4 4 slashing damage.
This is almost better. I like this.
And then if I can get from you a fortitude save, should be in chat.
You keep asking, and I keep criticaling it.
Yeah, you do.
Although to be fair, that suggests I need to roll a 5. So
Cool. So that is his turn. Then.
can I kill it now?
This one here sees the movement taking place. He dashes again silently through this chamber. Does the same again. And then takes a bite at you, Tunk. Takes a bite at you. Oh, there we go.
Ouch.
Yeah, that one will be a critical hit. 4. 14 damage.
Ouch.
And if I can get another fortitude save from you, that would be quite appreciated.
Interesting.
Way, finally we got one through on you. Yeah, he runs up alongside, takes a bite at you, and that this time you feel this burn of the bite as he pierces through your skin. Orin, it is your turn.
Ouch. I will definitely. Orin is not too keen on this, but we'll target the first one.
Sorry, I was just going to say to Cage, you can drop it at the end of anyone's turn, by the way, don't forget. Yeah, go ahead, Orin.
Take a swing at the one that's in front of the first one.
Yeah, that's a hit.
It's a hit. Yeah, that's more the kind of damage that I do. That's a hit. Then I'm going to I'm going to step. I'm not. I need to select the character. There we go. I'm going to step to there. Can I do that?
Yeah.
Into there, just to stop being flanked, and then I will raise my shield.
Cool. You looking to drop back in at all, Kays?
Yeah, can I drop in now?
Yeah, you certainly can. Let's bring you back in then. There you go, Kays.
Thank you.
Silence.
As you step on that side case, it's well, it's fine for you, but it is silent.
What if he's still getting the Courageous Anthem?
He might do on Foundry, but he shouldn't do. Yeah, he tried to deceive it and not successful. That one, however, is a hit. You can roll your damage case. Seven damage. Nice. Anything else for you, Case?
Can't do anything else.
Oh, that was 3, wasn't it? Yeah. Yeah, sorry. At the end of your turn, as those 2 ghouls dashed through, they do get the attention of this creature sat on the chaise lounge there. It will move. Move to there. Yeah, it steps up, moves to here. As Kaze is swinging the sword at that ghoul, the rest of you can look down. You see that creature get up and stand up, and then it reaches its hands out towards Kaze and casts a spell.
We'll all shout, duck, K's. But he's not going to hear us. So.
Ufrid, you recognise this spell. This is Phantom Pain.
Yes.
Kaze, can you make a will save for me? Should be down at the bottom of the chat there. Nice, that is a success. So you take the full initial damage, but no persistent damage. So yeah, Kaze, as you swing that sword, and you get contact on the ghoul, and then you just feel this bursting pain in the back of your head as you take 9 mental damage. That will end that creature's turn. Bunk.
Yes. So with these ghouls, they're the same ghouls as before. So do I need to do another recall knowledge on them, or do I still get the benefits from the previous one?
Recall knowledge, exploit weakness.
Sorry, exploit weakness.
I need to. I think exploit weakness. I can't remember if it carries over only on a crit or on a
I
success.
believe it. No, I believe it carries on for an hour or so. The reason I think that is they were discussing it on the Lost Cannon podcast only today.
For any other creatures the exact same type? Yeah, absolutely. So yeah.
Okay, so could I then, in theory, take a step back, equip my draw my short bow, and then shoot?
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. Nice. Yeah, that's a hit. You can roll damage.
It's +3.
Yeah. Which I believe should just go on automatically from the exploit vulnerability. No, it did not. Excellent. +3 damage, which which is enough to kill that one.
Cool. And then I'm done.
Lathander's bow always finds its mark.
This is not the hunters, this is monks.
And then I think at the top of the next round, it's your turn, Uthrid, but that is probably perfect timing to
Exactly 10 o'clock.
pause and pick up next session.
It is good timing as well because I just realised that we didn't get given any hero points for the whole
Yeah.
session.
We got
that's
Kay's got one.
Oh, it's Casey
And-
one?
And there was a
Kay's
random
got one
one.
for combat. Uthrid got a random
Got
one,
one.
and then the last one came up literally about 2 minutes ago and seemed way too late to use.
I thought we were all supposed to get combat them at some point, or not? Is that not? Am I misremembering how that works?
So you get one at the end you get one after every hour of play, and then you can get one at the end of combat at the sort of GM's discretion.
But when you say one, is that one for everybody or one?
One. Yeah, the GM chooses somebody in the last hour that's either done something
Right.
particularly good or just random, which was
Got
how we
you,
did it
got
earlier.
you. Alright.
Cool. Yeah, we will pick that up next session with a Winterberry, and I think without an Uthrid.
Oh no.
No great loss.
Yeah. Depends which Uthrid it is, right?
Oh, sorry, you mean that Uthrid? Because I was thinking we've never got Uthrid. But yeah, you're right.
It'd be so much easier if you did have Uthrid.
It's easy to
Well,
get confused.
It is easy to get confused. But I do kind of like the idea thematically. The Winterberry's just been following us, and maybe a little bit of god jealousy or something.
That's
I don't
exactly
know.
what it is. Yeah, absolutely.
It's been kind of we were fighting those ghouls, and he's just like, oh, I'm not gonna. That's fine. And eventually, seeing us getting beaten, he's gonna step in. Jack Frost is saying, "Presents are for everyone," or something. I don't know.
Yeah, I'm sure Shane will have a very creative excuse
Yeah.
next week for why he was so quiet. Cool. Yeah, we'll pick that up next session.
That's good.
Nice.
Yeah.